Today, I'm playing my very first tournament of the summer, and my opponent for the round of 32 is named Rudy, and he's around a 7.2 UTR. But unfortunately, I am a rookie to this YouTube stuff, and I forgot to press record after the warm-up. So I did miss most of this match, but luckily there was a rain delay, so I was able to record the end chunk of this match. Basically, to sum up what happened, I was able to get out to a quick lead and go up 4-0. Then he did change something and started slicing very low to my forehand, which was giving me a little bit of trouble, and it brought the score to 4-2. But then I readjusted and I started directing the rallies more towards forehand to forehand, and then I got it back on track. For me, there were a lot of positives to take away from today's match. I feel like I was striking the ball pretty well for a tournament where I usually tend to get nervous. The only thing I wish I could have changed were my lapses in focus, but other than that, this was a good match for me. Towards the end here, to absolutely no one's surprise, I tighten up. Anything can happen when I'm playing this way, so I really hope I'm eventually able to overcome this, but at least today I was lucky to come out of this match pretty quickly. And on the luckiest possible note, I end up taking my first round match 6-2, 6-2. Hey guys, it's 20 minutes before the match. I feel good. I feel like I could have played a little bit better yesterday, but I feel like once I get going, I can feel my ball a little bit. Key to today is just to stay really mentally focused. Obviously I know it's going to be really tough, so I'm clearly the underdog, and yeah, let's do our best. Let's go. My opponent for the round of 16 was Chris, who actually used to be almost a 13 UTR not too long ago. Chris is actually one of the assistant coaches at TCNJ, so I get to hit with him every once in a while, but the level he brought today was very different from the level he brings to our college practices. So I'm playing decent right now. I still don't feel I've found my ball yet, but I do end up taking that first game anyway. From here on out, my goal is just to try and find a solid rally ball I can rely on, but I wasn't having a great day. I was shanking and mistiming everything early on, and I was getting a bit frustrated with myself. This is the point of the match when I started to lock in. I was starting to get into rallies and gain more control of my shots, but Chris was still playing amazing, so I had to stay mentally tough to maintain this level. As you can see, these rallies are now much higher quality, and I'm okay losing them when I'm playing like this. I thought playing like this would maybe give me some games, but Chris, being the player that he is, still closed out the first set 6-1. I'm really running all over the place at every point, trying to play my heart out. I was trying my best to stay focused and positive, but it's really tough when you match up against a player of this caliber, give your all, and it's still not good enough. There's kind of a mental battle going through my head right now to stay locked in, because when you're down this bad, it's really not easy. Yeah guys, so I started to fizzle out of the match after losing this game, and Chris also did up his level again, even more, so props to him. I definitely could have played a lot better, but it was for sure a good experience for me, and hopefully I can learn from it and apply it in my future tournaments. So I do end up losing 6-1, 6-love, not great looks, but I didn't feel as bad after watching his next match where he almost beat a D113 UTR who starts at Michigan, so good for Chris and props to him. Next week I'm going to be competing in a $1,000 prize money tournament where I was the 1 seed, so stay tuned because it got really intense.